Good evening, nerds. It's Fenna. How is it going? It's time for another Legacy of the Void replay cast. Some high-level ZBT action in Legacy of the Void on the latest patch here. I just started the replay cast and I accidentally showed the timer because I'm a complete idiot. So that's why the game is now starting at about 1 minute in the game. But we all know that nothing happens 1 minute into the game anyway. Nothing has happened here. We've got in the bottom a right-hand Cora, yes. Bly versus Top from Invasion Esports. What has been happening in Legacy of the Void? Do you know what something is sick in Legacy of the Void right now? The goddamn cinematic. If you nerds are watching this replay cast and you have not seen the cinematic for Legacy of the Void, please do me a favor. Press Control W right now. If you don't know what that does either, don't press it. It will close the tab. And go and watch the goddamn Legacy of the Void cinematic because it is one of my favorite Blizzard cinematics so far, by a long shot. Like, I'm trying to think what other Blizzard cinematic got me as hyped as that. I remember the Wrath of the Lich King cinematic. I loved that one back in the day for World of Warcraft. The original World of Warcraft cinematic was great. Unfortunately, their latest cinematic for World of Warcraft for Draenor, I didn't like that one that much. It was kind of boring, but it was well made. It wasn't very exciting. Heart of the Swarm cinematic was good. Wings of Liberty cinematic was pretty good. I think the Heart of the Swarm one was better. But the Legacy of the Void one just beats them all. I got goosebumps like the first... I'm gonna say first 10 times I watched it. It is absolutely amazing. There's just some great scenes in there, like the scene where the Baneling dives into the Zealot and it, like, you see all of the explosion on the shield. Like, you just want Blizzard to make a goddamn StarCraft movie when you see that kind of stuff because it would be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Which makes me actually quite excited for the Warcraft movie at some point. Which I don't know if that's coming out next year or not. It might be coming out next year. I know they've done like some preview trailers at some events, but not online or anything like that. Anyway, we've had Bly here sneak out some Zerglings over to Top's base. Zerglings managed to sneak past the Reaper because Top decided to send it. Well, he didn't SCV scout, so the Reaper came down here and then he went around there. And the Zerglings snuck around there if you're paying attention and not just listening to me talk about cinematics from Blizzard, which are absolutely amazing. Also, the probe, the goddamn probe in the latest cinematic is so goddamn cute. It is adorable. Like, I almost, wait a second, what's going on down here? It's like the Reaper got trapped behind a bunch of drones here. I guess I'm being a bit unfocused here. Let's focus. All right, focus. Cinematic's done. We're 4 minutes into the game, almost 4:20 into the game. Let's have a look what's going on. We've just had slight pressure from both players. Top losing the Reaper. It looks like Bly is going up to the lair here. He's got all of the gases going. He's got a Roach Horn as well. Let's bring up the production tab. 3 Overlords on the way as he goes up to a lair. I feel like this is going to be... No, it's going to be Spire, but we got a Roach Opener, which is kind of strange, because that means it's going to be a defensive Roach into a third base, and I think one of the reasons he's doing this is because right now, Liberator Openers are pretty damn popular, and even if you go straight for Spire, like he is doing now, the first Liberator still gets here in good timing. Now, one thing you can do against the Liberators is get some Roaches out to turn into Ravagers, and the Ravagers can deal with the Liberators until he's got the Spire. So it's actually a really intelligent play to deal with everything that Top is going to throw at him here. And once again, the Zerglings sneak by. Not going to do any damage here, but we'll get some scouting information. The fact that Top is, in fact, going Hellions behind these Liberators. And there comes the first Liberator into the mineral line. Is he paying attention? No, he's not. He's going to have to take a few hits before he pulls away here. 4 drones going down. Now he goes for the Ravagers a bit late. Top did a good job of sneaking that one around the map to manage to get some kills on him. But 3 Ravager shots is all it takes to kill a Liberator. If he can find the position here, it's in a pretty awkward spot. Can he even reach? Oh, he has to go into the Liberator range to do that, but there we go. Goes down, taking 1 Ravager loss on the way. Not too bad for Bly there. Yeah, that's one of those nasty spots where you can't hit it unless you go into the range of it, so you're guaranteed to lose a unit, which is really, really nasty. Bly's still getting some more use out of those lings to run in again and see what's going on, which is nice. Oh, now this is interesting. Corruptors are the choice for Blight. Now, this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. I've thought about this in the past as well. I haven't played too much Fast Spire, so it shocked me for about 2 seconds there. But the idea behind this is Liberator has been the opener for top, and Corruptors are good against Liberators. Corruptors also have the ability to harass in Legacy of the Void, so it's not like Heart of the Swarm where you have to go muteless if you want to harass. In Legacy of the Void, Corruptors have an ability where they can piss on buildings and do a lot of damage to them, so he's probably going to go across the map with those and see what he can do with them. Unfortunately for Bly, Top is going to see these things flying across the map, which means Top is probably going to be able to prepare for them. I think he's scouting out with an Overlord now to see where to send his Corruptors in. He will find a Liberator here if he wants to kill that one, and a Liberator here as well. Top is set up for the defense here. He needs to change them to air mode if he wants to deal with these Corruptors, but here we go. Bly is coming in. What's he going to do? He's going to go for the Liberators. I love this choice. Micro in that weak one back from the turret there as well, finding another Liberator. Beautiful play by Bly here, as those Liberators do help a lot with the defense there. And just picking them off. I mean, it's some value, man. It's a couple of deals here and there. Always take the deals that you can get. Oh, he's going to take a Corruptor loss, though. Not the best. He's going to sneak around here and see if he can get something. Can he get that, or is it too tight against the turrets? Let's find out. Looks like it's a bit too tight. If he... Yeah, he just wasted. The cooldown on this thing is massive, as you can see. Like 30-second cooldown, so if you mess it up like that, then it's not going to work out. So his Corruptors would have spread out there after casting it and would have gotten shot down. Now, on the other side of the map, we've got Bly going for a 4th base. Another Hellion run by. We saw a lot of this in the game that I casted yesterday as well. Oh, just one quick note as well. Top is currently #1 on the Legacy of the Void ladder altogether. So he is crushing it right now. One of the better players. These Corruptors still going around the base. No Thors or more Liberators or anything for Top yet. They are on the production tab there, along with the Vikings, so he can push them back, but he's getting some decent value out of these Corruptors here. Once again, messes up a piss on that building there, getting pushed back by the Vikings. I think Top maybe could have chased those if he controlled them properly, but for 4 Corruptors, not really worth the APM investment, I guess. Hellions coming in once again. What can he do here? Finding a position, but Bly is ready with a Roach Force. Ravager at the back as well, easily pushed back there. And a Greater Spire is on the way from Bly, along with a bunch more Corruptors. So he's going to be going into the Broodlords. He did this in the last game I casted as well, but he also had a lot of Vipers beforehand, along with Hydralisks, so he could pick things off. Now, just Corruptors on their own, they're going to struggle against the Liberators if there's enough of them. If it's just Broodlord Corruptor. Now, we've got 4 Vikings right now. We've got Thors as well. I'm not feeling comfortable for Bly here. No Vipers, no Hydralisks, nothing. Oh, there's the Vipers now, but they're going to be a bit late. If Top really pushes this position hard, he can get in here really, really quickly. I just need to swallow. My throat's a bit screwed. Fenna, you've been sucking on too many Ds? No, guys, I have not been sucking on Ds, but I know exactly what comment would have been in the YouTube comments right there. I knew it was coming, so I'm just going to say it outright, and then you guys are not going to say it. It'll be good. No problem at all. But yeah, big push coming over here. Corruptor's going in. Actually enough to deal with these Vikings without the Thor shots going off. Liberator joins up with the battle, but is a bit late. Liberator circle goes down to deal with these roaches, but Bly falls back out of there intelligently, not taking too much damage. What I've noticed throughout these games is both players are floating up to 1,000 minerals in both of the games at a lot of the points. Like, these are the highest level players in Legacy of the Void right now, and they're still floating, struggling to keep up with everything that's going on. Now, it might not look like much, but obviously they're macroing at the same time. You're expanding a lot faster in Legacy of the Void. So whereas in Heart of the Swarm, you'd be taking this base and it'd be saturated by 9:30, it's 10:30 in Legacy of the Void, and he's already droning this bad boy up. So quite a bit different. Quite a bit different. You got to do a lot of things a lot faster. You got to tech up faster. You got to drone faster. You got to take bases faster. And all of the action happens a lot faster as well. We do have a couple of Hellions sneaking by once again for top here. Spine Crawlers coming up, but are they going to be a bit too late? Oh, another roasty, toasty drone line. We saw enough of this yesterday as a Zerg player, man. It makes me feel really bad. Really bad. And there we go. They do get cleaned up, but they mop up most of the mineral line there. And now Top's army is going to be moving through the middle left-hand side of the map to challenge this base. Going to be given a good position. Now, we've got Broodlords here. We've got Vipers with bombs. And the Vipers with bombs might be able to take care of the Liberators on the side if there are enough Corruptors. It looks like Top will get pushed back here. Vipers with the bombs going forward here. One bomb going down on that Liberator. He's trying to save for the Blinding Clouds, though, to deal with those tanks and push forward with the Roaches at the same time. Liberators coming forward now. Corruptors joining the mix, can be able to take care of those. Beautiful balance of unit composition for Bly here. Without the right amounts in each, without those Vipers there, without the Corruptors, he would have gotten overwhelmed in the air, and he had just enough on the ground as well to deal with that. Now, Top is pushed back. I feel like in all of these games, Top just gets a bit too aggressive at certain moments. 21 drones on production tab for Bly now after losing a bunch of those Hellions, but now Bly is pushing hard. How is Top going to deal with this? A bunch of Vikings come out, but it's only some Vikings, one Liberator in the mix. How many Corruptors do we have? 6 Corruptors against 6 Vikings and a Liberator there. And another Hellion run by coming to the bottom. If he transforms to Hellbats, he might be able to do a lot more damage. No, he does find a little location behind the mineral line. God damn it, Top. You're good at finding those little spots to do damage. And once he knows there's no more spots left, he finds another mineral line. And even though there's 2 Spine Crawlers here, they're just not in the perfect position. And once again, he's going to do the same with the other mineral line. God damn it. Stop. It's too painful to watch. So many drones going down. What is he down to now? He's only down to 59 drones. He's been replenishing them really, really well. Planetary Fortress coming up at the top side of the map for Top here. Looks like this game might go for a while because both of these players are taking a lot of expansions here, and it's a really big map. There's a lot of expansions to take. Now, this is a sneaky play. Tank line of Doom coming through the left-hand side of the map. For some reason, this reminds me of North Korea. I don't know why. Or maybe it's China. There's like a photo of a tank line. There's like a famous political photo with a guy stood in front of the tank line. And I think it was North Korea. And that's reminding me of this right now. Now, hopefully, Bly doesn't put one person in front of this tank line because they're not going to be as peaceful as that political photo was. But here we go. Top has managed to sneak into position down here. I think Bly's got a whiff of it somehow. Or he's just moving into position to defend this base naturally. What the hell are you doing, Top? This is such a strange position to put your units. But it might work out. There's another Hellion run by coming out from Top here. He does a really good job throughout these games, just constantly pressuring with his leftover minerals, using the Hellions to take care of mineral lines. And once again, he's going to find the hole. I know he's going to find it right at the back there, finding a bunch more drones. Liberator even joins in the action there, taking care of the drones where the Spine Crawlers are. And he tries to move in as he uses that as a distraction, but Bly is in position with his Broodlords, taking care of that little tank push there. And once again, these Hellions are just non-stop goddamn pain in these games. It's really, as a Zerg player, man, feels bad, man, is all I can say. The little frog dude, the frog Mei that you all know and love. Looks like BC transition is going to be in the works for Top, which is pretty interesting. BCs do have the warp ability in Legacy of the Void, which I've seen very little of. I think I played about 1,500 games of Legacy of the Void right now. I got my 750 win portrait the other day, which was a lot of fun. But I've seen warping BCs twice, and both times people have used them, they've just suicided their BCs by accident, not realizing they couldn't warp out because they don't have enough energy. But here comes a push forward. This is a big brood flock for Bly here. 11 Broodlords pushing forward. Not too many Vikings. Actually, I take that back. There's another clump over there. But Parasitic Bomb He's going to go down on all of these, just completely crushing them. He lands them. Oh, that stops the damage. Top is so smart. So goddamn smart. That stops the damage of the power bomb, but they're all so low anyway. And this is looking like a doom push from Bly here. How does Top stop this? 4 battle cruisers on the way. How many corruptors are here? He's already got 10-ish corruptors though, so he's going to need more than 4 battle cruisers, I think. Maybe with the Thors below them, he can get through those corruptors. Parasitic Bomb doesn't do too much to the battle cruisers, but Abduct will help him out a lot there. If he sees these BCs, he might be able to go in for that. Goes for a Parasitic Bomb. That is a mistake. Parasitic Bomb does very, very little damage to battle cruisers, as you can see there. That's going to take like 6-7 Parasitic Bombs in a row to take that thing down. But Bly is just non-stop pushing into this pace, bringing the pain of the Broodlings all over. There's more BCs on the way, but now the Starports are under fire here. What can he do? He's desperately going to hide at the back here, but that's just 2 BCs. Anything that pops from these is going to get instantly shut down. That one's going to die over there. This one's going to die. There's no way Top can do this, is there? Always pushing across the map in desperation over here. 3 tanks at the bottom, but Hydra is going to take care of them. Thor as well. That should be easy work for these Hydras with the +3 range attack. He's actually got 0 upgrades on the carapace there. Just going balls deep with this aggression. Not stopping at all. And now the Broodlords are flying into the main base. I don't think Top can stop this. This looks like a Bronze League game. He's going to hide in the corner. Another Parasitic Bomb gets on the Vikings there. And he's still got, I think he's got 3 Parasitic Bombs left. So if another Viking push comes out from Top, I'm pretty sure Bly can easily take care of it, especially with that Corrupt account. Should be no big deal at all. I mean, there's no way. There's absolutely no way the Top wins this game. And I don't know what his plan. I mean, he's got bases everywhere, but and now he's producing more. He wants it, man. He's keen for the victory here. He's got 2,000. He's got 1,000 minerals in the bank. 1,500, 1,500. But oh, he's gone for the warp across the map here. Going for the big boy plays on this side of the map. Gonna find these spore crawlers, but I don't know. I feel like he needs more kills than just spore crawlers. How does he kill the army? It's more of a distraction tactic at this time, but I don't think a distraction tactic is enough for 3 battle cruisers. Well, guys, about those Legacy of the Void cinematics, or the Legacy of the Void cinematic, it was fantastic. This is a lot of Broodlords, man. It's actually a really good composition. Broodlord, Viper, Corruptor. The Parasitic Bomb helps out with the Vikings. Not sure exactly how you're supposed to deal with that as Terran. I think that Ravens would do really well with the Hunter-Seeker missile, because then you can Hunter-Seeker the Corruptors and it kind of works in the same way as the Parasitic Bomb, except that the Zerg player can move back from it, so that's going to be difficult, but maybe PDD along with the Vikings would work out well with a good split. It seems like this could be a really powerful composition. I'm not thinking of too many answers for the Terran player. He did get caught with his pants down building the battle cruisers. I don't think he expected Bly to push so fast, but yeah, it does seem powerful, and I like it. Next time I go up against Mech, this is what I'm breaking out. Broodlord, Viper, maybe a couple of Hydras, and Corruptor, but it's mainly the Broodlord and the Vipers. The Corruptors there are just to sweep up any of the leftovers. Oh, he's going for a big Liberator play. Liberators could be something that's good against this, like Liberators in big numbers, because Parasitic Bomb isn't as strong against Liberators as it is against Vikings. If they split the Liberators up a lot and they got the AoE on the Corruptors, maybe that's a possibility. But either way, it's definitely a strong composition that we're seeing from Bly here. Especially when he allows it to build up like that. He really... Top, come on, top. Just stop, Top. Don't lift into the corner, man. Battle cruisers go down, that's gotta be it. Joke! Oh, BabyRage! Top is BabyRage in a Bly here. Thinks it's a joke. Oh my god. It's not very often that Korean players express their feelings like that, so this is a unique scenario here. But well played by Bly, and again, thanks to Bly for the replays here, so give him a follow on Twitter, give him some love on Twitter if you can. Just thank him for giving out these replays. He is at Acer Bly. top fella giving me these replays. Very hard to get replays for Legacy of the Void, high level ones anyway. Hope you enjoyed the replay cast, guys, and I will see you nerds tomorrow for another one. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching.